This woman walked in with her long legs nearly 6 feet tall. She wanted to surprise her husband, but he was being affectionate with another woman. She looked around but couldn't find him anywhere. After their intense moment together, they reluctantly parted ways. Just as the man carefully opened the door, he happened to pass right by his wife. The man narrowly avoided getting caught. The woman named Annie was a wealthy heiress who married a man from humble beginnings. Her husband had a happy family life. But Jesse's arrival completely disrupted Annie's calm world. Jessie was a young and attractive college student. With a background in design, she came to intern at Annie's family company, and met Lat. From there they began a hidden relationship. One day the company held a grand fashion show. Annie couldn't attend because her child was sick. This made the bold couple even more reckless. Even being far apart couldn't stop them from expressing their affection. Just then Annie suddenly appeared before her husband. Lat was truly startled. Annie told her husband how much she loved the last pair of shoes. To please his wife, Lat immediately gave Annie the shoes he had planned for Jessie, and put them on her feet. These shoes were Jessie's own design, which made her quietly furious. Annie, overwhelmed with joy, kissed him in front of everyone. Seeing this, Jessie couldn't hold back. Tears fell and she left in frustration. After the show ended, Lat quickly went to comfort the upset Jessie, explaining over and over that he had no idea Annie would show up. But Jessie still blamed him, saying he should never have given her dream shoes to Annie. She was tired of being treated like a fool. Lat didn't want her to stir up trouble, and made it clear that if she didn't behave, he would end the relationship right away. Then he walked out the door. Jessie, unwilling to give up, started planning ways to get closer to Annie. The next day she began following her. While they waited side by side at a traffic light, Jessie took the chance to glance at Annie. Just then a poorly dressed boy appeared. He asked Jessie to buy a pack of tissues, but she coldly turned him away. The boy left disappointed, and walked over to Annie's car, knocking on the window asking if she could buy tissues. Annie immediately rolled down her window, handed him a large bill and bought the tissues. She even reminded him to use the crosswalk and be safe. Jessie then followed Annie to the swimming pool. While Annie was swimming, Jessie took the chance to pour some prepared liquid into Annie's drink. Unaware, Annie drank it, and soon felt dizzy. Just as she was about to faint, Jessie stepped in to catch her, and rushed her to the hospital. When Annie woke up, she was deeply grateful to Jessie, and offered to take her to dinner. Jessie pretended to refuse politely. Annie called her husband to tell him what happened. When Jessie heard Lat was on his way, she quickly left. This plan had helped her get close to Annie, so she began the next step, waiting for her at the park where Annie jogged every morning, creating another chance encounter. Unaware, Annie marveled at how fate worked. Before long they became close friends who talked about everything. Annie even took Jessie to a fancy restaurant for a feast. During the meal Jessie went to the restroom. At that moment Lat suddenly called. Learning that Annie was dining with Jessie, he grew more and more worried, and quickly drove to the restaurant, only to see the scene before him. The two sat together like sisters, chatting comfortably, and Jessie's actions completely infuriated Lat.